Well, the KJB Junior Sedan Championship, heat number 1, out on the Makesbone History Collie Speedway. Great field to go around. Top Stars, of course, great state title last year for the Junior Sedans. Got a big few months coming up. National title at Esperance, state title at Manjimup in January. As they come off at turn number 4, Kobe Rickaby, all the way from the Kimberley region of our state. Our pole sitter is we're green. Not even a rolling lap for these guys. Great to have the national champion Harrison Barris here, along with Luke Bailey, who had a win in Newman a couple of weeks ago in the opening round of the JSRA, and Jesse Hammond on the charge early in this one. The Hammond Torrent Exhaust number 5, the current Australian number 3. As our top star junior sedans work their way down the back straight for the first of 8 occasions. And Jesse Hammond with a great start. From the outside of the second row, he leads the opening lap. Kobe Rickaby trying to go with him. Luke Bailey and Harrison Barris trying to work their way forward. The All Right Signs, Australian number 1 Mirage, quickly up into 5th place. Trying to find a way past the 23 of Adam Reynolds. Further back, Colrie McBride had a productive season with the JSRA and the New Star side of things last season. He's up at about 7th place in car number 4 as they're 3 wide for 3rd coming into the front straight. Luke Bailey now 3rd. Barris follows him through on the bottom side of the racetrack as Jesse Hammond looks to the inside on Kobe Rickaby. So Rickaby fighting back in the 17 now leads. Back to Hammond, then Bailey, Harrison Barris, Adam Reynolds. Further back to the 49er, Seth Townsend. 3rd generation racer at this venue in the Collie RDA. Colrie McBride further back in the 4 from, in fact it was Isla Yates up there in 6th place on the 9. Then Seth Townsend further back in the 49. 18, Xavier Crow, and rounding them out, car number 1, 2, 4 is Jasmine Green. There's 10-car field of the Top Star Junior Sedans to do battle this evening. The season opener for the Curly Fishlock Memorial doubling is the KJB Junior Sedan Collie Championship. And it's Kobe Rickaby who leads the way. His fellow Kimberley resident and Luke Bailey works to his inside, so it's Derby 1-2 at the moment. They've put Hammond back to 3rd, and the national champion just lurking in the background back there in 4th place as Mirages 1 through 4. Adam Reynolds, the first of the Hyundai Excels, back in 5th. But these 4 have split the scene on the rest of them. The A and B tyres, number 15 from the Derby Speedway Club of Luke Bailey, who leads the way now from Kobe Rickaby. Harrison Barris slides to the inside on Jesse Hammond. Works his way up into 3rd place. Hammond back to 4th. Then a big gap back to Adam Reynolds, Isla Yates, Colrie McBride battling with Seth Townsend for 7th and 8th, and Xavier Crow and Jasmine Green is the way they run in the opening junior sedan race of this season here at the Makesbone History Collie Speedway. And Harrison Barris, the young fellow from the Albany Speedway Club, is now 2nd. Puts Rickaby back to 3rd. Can he find a bit of real estate to work with to run down our race leader? Car number 15 of Luke Bailey, just 1 to run. Breakneck pace from our Top Star Junior Sedans. This 8-lap count encounter. It looks like it's going to go the way of Luke Bailey as he exits turn number 2 for the final time, past the Collie Machine Shop sign and the KJB sign into turn number 3. Barris sits in 2nd from Rickaby and Hammond, but checkered flag time. And the visitor all the way from Derby, Luke Bailey, will take the opening heat race for the KJB Junior Sedan Collie Championship for Top Stars from Barris, Rickaby, Hammond. Isla Yates got up for 5th from the 23 of Adam Reynolds, then Seth Townsend in 49. Colrie McBride in the 4, 18 Xavier Crow, one of the locals in Jasmine Green, and car number 1, 2, 4 will round them out. 10 cars, 10 finishes, all in the lead lap as we go green to checker without a stopping. Oh, heat number 2 of the KJB Top Star Junior Sedans is set for a dispatch. Isla Yates and Harrison Barris, our front row. Seth Townsend, Bella Crow, Jasmine Green and Adam Reynolds from row 3. Luke Bailey won the opening heat. He will start from the inside of the 4th row on this occasion with Colrie McBride in the 4. Jesse Hammond in the 5. Is on the inside of the 5th row. And Kobe Rickaby in 17. Second of our drivers from Derby here tonight. On the outside of the 5th row as we're underway with heat number 2 of the Collie Championship for this season for the Top Stars. And the national champion didn't have the best of the dispatch. Look at Luke Bailey quick up in a 3rd along with Jesse Hammond from the 5th row is up in 4th place early in this one. And car number 5 for Hammond Torrent Exhaust. As our Top Stars make their way to the front straight, and Isla Yates got pretty untied. He got into the wetter part of the racetrack. Falls back to 4th place, so it's Mirages 1 through 4. And the national champion now leads as we've got a little bit of contact further back between Seth Townsend and Kobe Rickaby, but the green lights will stay on. And Luke Bailey straight away to the inside on Jesse Hammond. They exit turn number 4. And Luke Bailey's now second, challenging Harrison Barris for the lead. With 3 down and 5 remaining here in event number 9, Heat 2 of the Top Star Junior Sedans. And it's Harrison Barris who leads the way from Luke Bailey and Jesse Hammond. You can throw a blanket over the top 3. Holly Yates 4th from Adam Reynolds and Seth Townsend, but Luke Bailey and Jesse Hammond from the 4th and 5th row respectively to be challenging the All Right Signs Australia number 1 of Collie's, of Albany's Harrison Barris here for the Collie Championship. Jesse Hammond trying to find a way past Luke Bailey, and Holly Yates is not out of this one either. In car number 9, back in 4th from Adam Reynolds, rounding out your top 5 in car number 23. But Harrison Barris certainly under a challenge from the 15 of Luke Bailey, Hales from the Derby Speedway Club, who will next in 2026 host the Westralia Cup for the first time, courtesy of Jake Hoth's win in the Brian Rose Memorial a few weeks ago now. Hammond still in 3rd from Yates, Adam Reynolds, then further back to Seth Townsend as Kobe Rickaby and Bella Crow battling at the back end of this one. But our Top Star Junior Sedans hustling around the Max Bang History Collie Speedway, and it's still Barris by less than a car length back to the 15 of Luke Bailey. And Jesse Hammond trying to stay with our 2 leaders. He bolted from the 5th row up into the top 5 to Jesse Hammond. Holly Yates and Adam Reynolds is your top 5. So they work their way past the start-finish line into turn number 1, or Cardinals corner here in Collie. And Luke Bailey throwing everything at Harrison Barris. They pass the KJB sign into turn number 3. Bailey to the inside on Barris. Through Palmer's corner into the front straight. Can the 15 find a way past the 1? With 1 lap remaining here in heat number 2. We got one upside down. In turn number 4, the red lights will come on. It's Seth Townsend, who unfortunately has come to grief. Not sure if we're going to have a replay of that one for the folks watching at home on Real Speedway Television, as our crash crew will go straight on the JOB at our first rollover of the season. And it's Seth Townsend. They had to work pretty hard to get the car here for this race meeting. And so a green-white checker coming up for heat number 2 of the KJB Top Star Junior Sedans. Great to see young Seth Townsend walking back to the ambulance under his own steam. Hopefully Seth, if he doesn't bounce back later tonight, we'll see him here at the next race meeting in a fortnight's time. Here at Max Bang History Collie Speedway. Green-white checker to finish this one off. Harrison Barris will fill the blowtorch from Luke Bailey. Won the opening heat of the Collie Championship. Jesse Hammond, Harley Yates and Adam Reynolds, your top 5. Kobe Rickaby, Bella Crow and Jasmine Green remain. Car 1, 2, 3 at the tail of the field of green, with the smoke bellowing from the Lancer as our top stars make their way into Palmer's corner for the second last occasion. The white flag now on display from Ian Crow. 1 to run, and Barris doing enough at the moment to hold off 2 very quick mirages in Luke Bailey and Jesse Hammond as they exit turn number 2 and head down the back straight for the final time. And the national champion showing why he is got the Australia 1 on the door. Harrison Barris takes the win in heat number 2 from Luke Bailey, Jesse Hammond. Holly Yates, great job for 4 from the 23 of Adam Reynolds. Kobe Rickaby will be home in 6 from Jasmine Green, 1, 2, 4, and rounding them out. Car number 18, I should say, is Xavier Crow. And Harrison Barris with a great win in the Australian number 1. Held off Luke Bailey and Jesse Hammond, who had great drives to work their way through the field from starting on the 4th and 5th row respectively. It was mirages 1 through 4. And it goes the way of Albany's Harrison Barris there in heat number 2, brought to us by KJB. Straight into heat number 3 of the KJB Junior Sedan Collie Championship. Jasmine Green, your pole sitter for this one in the 1, 2, 4. Harrison Barris is going to come from P7. Does a national champion after winning heat number 2. Corey McBride is sharing the front row with Jasmine Green. We're underway. 3 wide at the start, nearly 4 wide as they sail off into turn number 1. In fact, they are 4 wide. Jesse Hammond splitting the middle and the Hammond Towing exhaust 5. Luke Bailey with a great start as well. And car number 15 is our top stars. Hustle down the back straight here at Collie. And Luke Bailey and Jesse Hammond side by side, wheel to wheel off turn number 4. And it's Bailey leads the way from Hammond. Collie McBride sitting in third. From the outside of the front row, he's made a good start in the 4 car as Kobe Rickaby working his way forward in 17, up into third place to Harrison Berris, Australian number 1. Working his way forward on Collie McBride up into 4th place as Hammond to the inside of Luke Bailey as they exit turn number 4 and into the front straight to our Top Star Junior Sedans with 2 down. And 6 remaining in their final heat of the night. Hammond to the inside on Luke Bailey. And he takes the lead momentarily, does the Bunbury driver as Xavier Crow retires in car number 18. Bailey fighting back on Hammond as they exit turn number 4 and hustle down the front straight here in Collie. Hammond now leads from Bailey, Rickaby and Harrison Berris, the 4 Mirages line astern. Further back to Ollie Yates, Colrue McBride, Adam Reynolds, Jasmine Green, and great to see Seth Townsend back out there after going upside down earlier this evening. But these 4 have really been the pick of the bunch here in heat number 3. And that's Hammond from Bailey, Rickaby and Berris. Further back to Ollie Yates, Colrue McBride, Adam Reynolds sits 7th. From Jasmine Green and Seth Townsend as the way they run. Luke Bailey trying to mow down Jesse Hammond as they enter Palmer's corner once again. A little bit of a touch on that left rear quarter panel of the 5, trying to unsettle him on the exit. Off turn number 4 with a Pertec Bunbury. Number 5 of Hammond just holding off Luke Bailey at the moment. They enter Cardinals corner. Bailey to the inside as they exit turn number 2. Rickaby back in third and Harrison Berris trying to get amongst it into the top 3. And the R8 Science Australia number 1 Mirage. They exit turn number 4 and head down the front straight. Hammond's just holding it on the moment from Bailey, Rickaby and Berris. Berris on the low line to the inside on Kobe Rickaby. Great battle for the Miners. As Luke Bailey again harassing Hammond for the race lead. Berris into third place puts Rickaby back to 4th. As the top stars have got 1 to run this time around. And it's Hammond from Bailey, Berris, Rickaby, and Ollie Yates, your top 5 through Cardinals corner. For the last time, can the 15 of Luke Bailey find a way past Bunbury's Jesse Hammond? They enter turn number 3 for the final time. Hammond's just holding on at the moment. Bailey to the inside, but he won't get there. And the son of the 2-time national 3-stock champion, Jesse Hammond, takes the win narrowly from Luke Bailey, Harrison Berris, Kobe Rickaby, Ollie Yates will round out your top 5. Further back to Adam Reynolds, Colrue McBride. And then after that will be car number 124, I should say, Jasmine Green. And the 49, bit of a pancaked roof after going upside down earlier tonight was Seth Townsend. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? A frenetic heat race from our Top Star Junior Sedans goes the way of car number 5, Jesse Hammond. Well, before we get this Junior Sedan final underway, must thank our major sponsors here at the Make Smoke History Collie Speedway. Head of those is Healthway, KJB, Collie Ridge Resorts, Bryce Butchers here in Collie, Thompson's Auto Parts, Collie Machine Shop, CTEC Mechanical, and Gumpy & Co Smash Repairs, Impact Engineering, PFD Foods, Italia Hire, Matter Group, Synergy, Southwest Fire, Premier Coal, Ampol Collie, Collie Autotech, Collie Tyre Power, Mendez Race Engines, Collie Sign Effects, and a whole host more. As we're waiting on Jesse Hammond, 2-car team tonight for the Hammond Tire and Exhaust team, so we'll give him a small out. Luke Bailey, our pole sitter, 15 out of Derby to his outside, the national champion from Albany's Atwell Park. Harrison Berris, of course, Albany Speedway, talking about tracks kicking off soon. They got their 60th anniversary coming up in 3 weeks' time. Jesse Hammond and Kobe Rickaby from row 2. Ollie Yates, Adam Reynolds from row 3. Colrue McBride and Jasmine Green from row 4. Seth Townsend, who went upside down earlier tonight. And Xavier Crow, should say, from row number 5. 10 starters, 20 long laps ahead of them. This is the KJB Junior Sedan Collie Championship for Top Stars. As we get underway. They head off into turn number 1 for what's going to be a marathon 20-lap final. And Luke Bailey had the win in Newman a couple of weeks ago during the Ash Page Memorial Weekend with the JSRA. Leads the way. Berris tucks in a second from Hammond, Rickaby. And Yates, your top 5 early in this one. On lap number 1. Adam Reynolds back in 6th place early. a bit of a gap back to a gaggle of them at the tail of the field. But up front, Luke Bailey leads the way all the way from Derby. To base the car down in the southern half of the state over the summer months. He leads from Barris and Jesse Hammond, your top three. Penwright, number 5, sits in third from the 17. Kobe Rickaby's under attack from the 9 of Ollie Yates as they exit turn number 2 and head down the back straight. Adam Reynolds back in 6th place in car number 23. The first of the Hyundai Excel's trying to run down the 5 Mirages in front of him. But Luke Bailey's been pretty tough to tame tonight. You have to say in the A and B tyres, Mirage, as he heads past the start-finish line into Cardinals Corner, leading the way from Harrison Barris. Jesse Hammond, the top 3 at the moment. Kobe Rickaby under attack from Ollie Yates as Yates to the inside. The 17 of Kobe Rickaby. They hustle down the front straight duo. Top Star Junior Sedans brought to us by KJB this final for their Collie Championship. And it's all Luke Bailey out in front, leading the way from Barris, Hammond. Then a gap back to Rickaby's holding off the 9 of the lady racer, Ollie Yates. Another well-known surname in Southwest Speedway is the Yates surname. And Ola sits back in 5th place from Adam Reynolds, Seth Townsend further back to Jasmine Green, Colrue McBrady and Xavier Crow as Ollie Yates has a bit of a moment down there. In turn number 2, it gathers up the 9 car. Pulls back to 6th place. It's Barris and Hammond trying to run down the leader. The visitor to the south. Then Luke Bailey. Hammond now coming up on the back of his good mate Harrison Barris. The battle for 2nd and 3rd place. Hammond trying to find a way by. They head past the KJB sign into turn number 3. And the Hammond Torrent exhaust number 5 just gives a touch to the left rear quarter panel. And the Australian number 1 in front of him. These 2 guys on the podium recently. The national title in Kingaroy back in January. Ran 1 and 3 on that particular occasion. Kobe Rickaby is 4th from Adam Reynolds running out in top 5. He's got a great battle all night with Isla 8. Yates back into the top 5. Seth Townsend further back to Jasmine Green, Colrue McBrady and Xavier Crows. The way they run this top star final, which has had Luke Bailey with it getting out by a couple of car lengths now over Harrison Barris. And we got yellow. Colrue McBrady has had a heavy accident on the exit of turn number 2 in car number 4. You can see the damage on the left front corner. It's ripped the whole right front wheel and all the other bits and pieces that are attached to that wheel out of the car. The red lights will come on. This has been a heavy crash. So 13 laps remain for Luke Bailey at the head of this one. He brings the 15 car off. Turn number 4 gets us back underway. Harrison Barris, Jesse Hammond, Kobe Rickaby, the 4 Mirages line astern. So they sail off on the turn number 1. Resumption of this KJB Top Star Junior Sedan Collie Championship final. Into turn number 3 and Harrison Barris straight away. Trying to find a way past, as is the 5 car of Jesse Hammond as they race their way into the front straight here at Collie. Kobe Rickaby trying to get amongst it back in 4th from Adam Reynolds. He's got Ollie Yates for company as our top stars hustle down the back straight. We'll be just about halfway home this next time around in this final. New star final to come after this one. And does Jesse Hammond and Harrison Barris have anything for the race leader Luke Bailey and the Derby Speedway Club number 15? Hammond just propped momentarily down there in turn number 1. Gave up a little bit of ground to the 2 in front of him. Kobe Rickaby trying to stay with the 5 in front of him in Jesse Hammond to try and get on the podium tonight in the Collie Junior Sedan Championship. The 2 Derby drivers run 1st and 4th. Done a lot of travelling in recent times. They're only racing in Newman 2 weeks ago. And they're here in Collie this weekend for the Collie Junior Sedan Championship. Ollie Yates is 5th from Adam Reynolds. Seth Townsend further back to Jasmine Green and Xavier Crows the way they run with Colrue McBrady out of this one on lap number 7. But they exit turn number 4 on the 15 for A and B tyres. Luke Bailey leads away from Harrison Barris. A bit line astern, no one really making an attack at this point in time. Jesse Hammond got out to the close to the concrete wall on the exit of turn number 2. But gathers up the 5 car nicely from Rickaby. And Ollie Yates trying to stay in contention for a podium spot. Seth Townsend working to the inside on Adam Reynolds as they come into the front straight. Here at the Make Spoken History Collie Speedway. It's just starting to tighten up a little bit between Jesse Hammond and Harrison Barris for second and third place. The 5 and the Australia number 1 going at it. And this ever so slightly allows the 15 of Luke Bailey from the West Kimberley to sneak away. Barris, as I speak, has a big lunge into turn number 1. Oh, Bailey's got an issue. The 15 car is up on the concrete wall and limping. And he may even bring on the yellow lights here as he limps out of turn number 2. He won't be able to get the car to the infield, so the yellow lights will come on. Oh, boy. We talked up his stocks all night. I might have put the commentator's curse on him. I thought he was on his way to a big win. But I think he might have had a tyre go down on the 15 on the right front corner of the Little Mirage out of Derby. And unfortunately for Luke Bailey, his race is going to finish on the infield. The A and B tyres Mirage with a flat right front tyre as they're straight on the loud pedal on the exit of turn number 4. The green lights come on. We're back underway with 7 laps remaining. Jesse Hammond gets us to the outside on Harrison Barris, trying to find a way past. This is now the battle for the Collie Junior Sedan Championship. They enter turn number 3. KJB Rickaby now finds himself in a podium spot with the demise of his fellow West Kimberley resident in Luke Bailey. It's Hammond with a big lunge to the inside on Harrison Barris. They exit turn number 2 and head down the back straight here at Collie on a Saturday night. These two guys are on the podium in the national title at Kingaroy back in January. Run 1-2, the national title coming up in Western Australia this year down at Esperance in a couple of months' time. And Hammond is absolutely harassing Barris at the line. Rickaby, Ollie Yates is 4th, and Adam Reynolds your top 5. Does Jesse Hammond have something for his good mate Harrison Barris? They did a lot of racing together last summer with the JSRA. And they're here tonight for the Collie Junior Sedan Championship, brought to us by KJB. And we've got a couple that have got together down there in turns 1 and 2. That's Xavier Crow and Jasmine Green. And we've got caution on the Speedway with 5 laps remaining. Harrison Barris leads us to the green flag as we get back underway. This top star final, KJB Junior Sedan Championship. So they sail off in the Cardinals corner. Hammond and Rickaby trying to find a way by the national champion. Jesse Hammond got a great run out of turn number 2. Takes the 5 car to the low line. And Jesse Hammond hits the front here in Collie. He takes the lead. Barris back to second. Rickaby, and don't discount Ollie Yates for a podium result in this Collie Junior Sedan Championship. What's the national champion got in response to this challenge from Jesse Hammond? Hammond has taken the lead straight after the restart. Got a great run out of turn 2. Made the move stick. They come into the front straight. Barris, Rickaby, and Ollie Yates of the 9. Their line astern for the race lead in the KJB Junior Sedan Collie Championship. For top stars, they exit turn number 2. Hustle down the back straight into turn number 3. Barris is not done with. Ollie Yates to the inside on KJB Rickaby. Yates is now 3rd. Rickaby's got a flat right front tyre. Exactly the same as Luke Bailey. Oh boy. Drama in this junior final here tonight in Collie. Absolute drama for Luke Bailey, and now KJB Rickaby. He'll limp the car to the infield with another flat right front tyre. Oh boy. You got a feel for the drivers out of Derby. Luke Bailey and KJB Rickaby have both been struck down with a flat right front tyre. Yeah. It's Hammond, Barris, and Ollie Yates now finds herself in a podium position in car number 9. As we're about to get back underway, they exit turn number 4. Hammond leads us to the green flag. His dad Mick won plenty of races at this venue over the journey. As we get back underway into turn number 1. Barris and Yates trying to go with Hammond as they exit turn number 2 and head down the back straight. Here at Collie, past the Collie Machine Shop sign into turn number 3. There'll be 2 laps remaining. And does Harrison Barris have something in response for his good mate in Jesse Hammond as we got one around in Palmer's corner? That's Jasmine Green. And manages to get the 1-2-3 car out of harm's way. Our leaders head down the back straight into Palmer's corner for the second last occasion. Jesse Hammond will greet the white flag. 1 to run in car number 5. for Pertek and Bunbury. Barris trying to find a way past the concluding stages of this one as they exit turn number 2 for the final time. To turn number 3. Does Barris have a way past Hammond? They exit turn number 4, and Jesse Hammond's just going to do enough to prevail in the Collie Championship. He gets there by half a car length over the national champion Harrison Barris. Ollie Yates will be third from Adam Reynolds. Seth Townsend, Xavier Crow, and Jasmine Green will round them out in car number 1, 2, 3. In an entertaining finish to the Top Star Racing tonight here at Collie. Jesse Hammond, he made the race-winning move in the latter stages of that one. In car number 5, in fact, it was 6 laps from the end of this one. And the Hammond Tyrant exhaust number 5 for Penwright and Pertek and Bunbury. So a big round of applause for him as he gets the checkered flag, Collie. Our first junior sedan feature race winner of the season. And he will go to victory lane in a couple of moments' time. Let's hear it for him here in the front straight. Jesse Hammond gets the job done in the Collie Championship, brought to you by KJB. As Jesse Hammond climbs from the car, ladies and gentlemen, he's on the roof for the Hammond Tyrant exhaust number 5, the new Collie Junior Sedan champion. Awesome stuff from Jesse Hammond. Made the race-winning move on the national champion. Great performance. His mum watching at home on Real Speedway television. She's absolutely pumped as Jade with Jesse's performance. A couple of photos being taken at the moment for the Collie Speedway Facebook page. Give us a like on Facebook if you haven't already. That's Collie Speedway.
Start the checking there. Third place, well done, Ollie Yates.
I'd like to say a big thank you to David, Hunter, Mum, Grandpa, Muttley, also Colsey, Paul, for all the work they put into my car, all my sponsors like Waterman, Price, Outback, Horse Trails, Yates, Berg, Moving, Collie Bin Hire, and all the sponsors that made tonight possible. Thank you.
Second place tonight, Harrison Barris. He's gone, has he? Yeah. All right, we'll make sure he gets that. And first place tonight, probably pretty popular, Jesse Hammond. Like standing on the roof too, mate. Yeah. Jesse done better than that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't thank Dad enough for all he does for me. All the boys down in the pits. Massive thanks to the Lehman boys giving us a big hand. Cheers to the two Craigs for helping us out. Thanks to all the sponsors and pretty good way to start off the season. Can't thank Collie, Speedway for all they do. Yeah, cheers.
Get up here, Tish.
That's all good. Thank you.
Right.